There's a song before you, there's a song behind, there's a song right with you all the time. There is love before you, there is love behind, there is love right with you all the time. There's a song before you, there's a song behind, there's a song right with you all the time. There is love before you, there is love behind, there is love right with you all the time.
Hey, welcome to a special segment of the podcast, Every Moment is Sacred. This is a very special poetry project called 82 Days of Poetry. I am sharing with you 82 poems, bit by bit. They are all written by my late mother, Leslye Layne Russell. She lived between 1946 to 2018. And as she was in her months of passing away, I promised I would publish her poetry for her. She was a creative spirit all of her life. And in fact, she did a very good job of getting some of her poetry published in anthologies and magazines, and she was involved in many writing groups. She loved writing so much. She was not able to compile a complete book of her work, which she dreamed of doing. I share these poems with you with joy and honor and deep reverence for her. Every poem has a spiritual aspect. Listen for it. Enjoy. Let me know what you think. Let me know how these poems touch you. Please go to facebook.com/groups/every moment is sacred. Join that group. There are a few questions, very simple. And there you will find videos of these poems and also news about this podcast. It's a wonderful way to support this poetry project as well as this show. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the poem. In the faces of flowers. I see her in the faces of flowers, her laugh lying in wait, in the sweet white alyssum, her smiles wide in yellow marguerites. In red New Guinea impatiens, I see her tanned in summer shorts, garden hose in hand, watering the flower-filled pots, lining the patio, paths, and walks. I hear her clear, strong voice in Shasta daisies, and the love of her sings out in the yellow rose, the pink rose, the white. Bright pink hydrangeas, her full life, her exuberance, all her garden appears, and there she is, moving through it. Through the random cosmos, through the waist-high gold of her life. Hollyhocks, scarlet penstemon, deep blue ornamental sage, interlaced with the vegetables, fruit trees, the occasional grass, were all her domain. And yes, red canna lilies, rich purple iris, wild blue speedwell along the back lattice fence. And yes, red canna lilies, rich purple iris, wild blue speedwell along the back lattice fence. Is there a flower she did not love? As I walk among flowers she knew, in my body the buds of the golden cosmos open, open, and abandon. Thank you so much for listening. It has been a great joy to have your presence here in this podcast. I welcome you to celebrate the joy and wisdom in your life exactly as it is. And I welcome you to feel loved, fully loved, exactly as you are. www.raineelizabeth.org